So what's going on, guys? We're doing another video where I talk about all the interesting things to me in the world of technology, and I have the old Nexus 7 versus the new Nexus 7. So we're going to go through some comparisons. The old Nexus 7, right away I noticed that it's a little bit on the heavier side because this thing is light as anything. Once you hold the new Nexus 7, you're going to notice a really big difference. And it's only when you compare it to the old Nexus 7. If I just picked up this one for the first time, yeah, I would think it's pretty thin. And if I also picked up this one for the first time, I would think it's thin. But now that I see this tablet, I'm saying the new Nexus 7, obviously it wins. It's better that it's thinner and lighter. And the screen size is also more narrow than the old Nexus 7. So you can look and see that. I'm going to power up this new Nexus 7 here, and you can see that this one is a little bit more narrow. And I don't mind that because the screen itself, the resolution, is so much better than the old one that I can really appreciate the quality of the screen here on the new Nexus 7. Now, as far as any hardware changes were made on the front-facing camera, you notice that there is a difference. This one on the new Nexus 7 was moved over to the side. I don't know why they did that, but whatever, it works. And then on the back of the tablet, you have a back-facing camera. This is something that the old Nexus 7 doesn't have. And you'll also notice on the back of each tablet the different texture. The old Nexus 7, I keep calling it like a spongy material, but that's just the best way I could describe it. There is a texture here and has holes. It does remind me of a sponge, I don't know. But the back of the new Nexus 7, it's just a lot more sleeker, and I can appreciate it for what it is. Just a great looking tablet, and it's just looking really cool. So let me just close this off. Oh, Treasure Island, fantastic. A book just opened up on the new Nexus 7. But yeah, so let me just talk about the hardware again. They put the headphone jack on the top of the new Nexus 7 and on the bottom for the old one near the mini USB port. I don't know, it doesn't really make a difference to me. I guess on top is a little bit better because you're not going to have it in the way when you're holding it this way, so I guess that's a good idea. And as far as anything else is concerned, I would say that the new Nexus 7 is a lot easier to hold. A lot of people hold their tablets with two hands, and I would say it's a lot easier to hold the new Nexus 7. Anything else? I would say speed, obviously with the new processor and the new Nexus 7, it's a lot faster, and I can really appreciate that because when you're using Android, it's just really fluid, as you can see when I'm swiping. And I'm not just saying that because I'm an Android fan. Truthfully, when you use the old Nexus 7, it's just slightly slower. It's not really annoying because I loaded 4.3. This is Jelly Bean running on this tablet. It's not too bad. It's just that with the new Nexus 7, it's so much better, and it actually reminds me of a real optimized platform. Even comparisons to iOS. And the reason I say this is because I've used an iPad before, a mini iPad, and I have to say that this new tablet, the Nexus 7, with running Jelly Bean 4.3, this is the fastest mobile operating system I ever used on anything. Any tablet, any mobile device, whatever it is, this is the fastest device I've ever owned, and I'm saying this is a great buy. If you have an old Nexus 7, my first impressions were like, okay, you don't really need to upgrade because, I don't know, if you want to hold on to your old one, it still works and, you know, it's a pretty cool tablet. But once you look at the new Nexus 7, you're not going to want to give this thing back. And actually, my plans were to return this to Amazon. I don't know. I really want to hold on to this because it just makes this old one look so outdated, and even with the functionality in the old Nexus 7, it's just not impressing me like this tablet. This new one is just awesome. You know, I'm really glad, I'm laughing because I'm really glad I did a review of this tablet. I wasn't planning on to. But then when I watched all these reviews and people were saying, you know, oh, lags here, or it's not that impressive, whatever it was, I was like, no way, I gotta review it for myself to find out what it's about. And I would recommend for the same thing with you guys. If you know someone that has the tablet, or if you have a chance to even get your hands on one, just try it out for yourself, because you can't really trust the people out there saying things because everyone has an agenda or a point of view that favors what they think the better company is. But when it comes down to hardware, all I care about is the functionality of the actual device. And I'm saying this tablet's so awesome that you're not going to regret buying it, and I think this is a great choice from Google to work with Asus. They're doing a remarkable job with a tablet that can function well and actually deliver what you need to. So those are my opinions on the new Nexus 7 compared to the old one. I'm saying to go for the new Nexus 7 if you can, if you have the funds. I'm going to be buying a new laptop soon, so I don't know if I'm going to keep the new Nexus 7, probably return it because I want to put that money towards my computer. But if you do have the money to spend on a device like this, I would highly recommend it. You guys can tell me what you think. Post a comment down below. Of course, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more reviews on this channel, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Cheers.